camera on here in a second.
Or would you guys rather go for tomorrow and get like a list going?
I already went live.
Uh, yeah, I just saw that right
And I
now.
can't do tomorrow because I have a comedy show.
Oh yeah, you're a busy man.
Dude, I've been busy lately. I don't know. It's not gonna last
That's what I'm
long.
saying. Like you're a busy man.
It's not gonna last long, but I need to email some of my most recent clips to this one gal that was curious about starting a comedy stuff at the bar she works at out in Round Lake Beach, Illinois. That's probably closer to you because you live in the north suburbs, don't you, Tony?
Yeah. Where does she live at again?
It's at this bar called in Round Lake Beach.
Oh yeah, that's closer to me. That's like about 20-minute drive.
Nice.
Our comfort Halloween movies. There we go. There we go.
Oh, I look rough. Ooh, I need a haircut. I need a shave. Well, yeah, I look awful. But I'm rocking my fucking graduation t-shirt, class of 05, keeping it live.
Keeping it live. Keeping it live.
This shirt this shirt wasn't even actually mine. I forgot to buy one of these shirts, and then like me and my buddy were riding our bikes to go to a rehearsal for Les Miserables, and I forgot to grab a shirt because we were riding our bikes like 30 minutes across town. I forgot to grab a shirt. You know, I was all like, "Yeah, bike ride, dude." I had my shirt off, whatever. Forgot to grab one, and then I'm inside rehearsal, like I'm the only person without a shirt on, and I'm just feeling ridiculous. And then the director gives me his fucking keeping it live class of 05 shirt.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Timmy, can you talk right now? I want to see if this is working.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah. It started like it caught Jake's little cough right there.
You hear him? You hear him calling your cough little?
It was a little cough. It was.
That was a manly cough.
You're a manly cough.
There we go.
Oh, he said he could join.
Hell
Just
yeah,
give
get
him a
him on.
moment.
Who?
Get
Just
him
give him a
on.
moment. I already sent the thing to him.
Who?
Cool, Brian.
Bri.
Oh, that's good. So,
Maybe someone else will be able to keep up with me.
hey, bro, basketball season just started. I'm
Yeah,
distracted by everything.
No, sorry, I get it. I get basketball season. You were supposed. I thought you were gonna be taking the break from social media already. So I'm surprised you
I've
were
been
able to stay with us.
on
he
I've been
did.
on a
He took
light social media thing. I don't really use it that much.
he took
You
like
know,
a
I
whole
don't
week
post it,
off.
but you know, I don't really post that much anymore.
But not from us. Or was it the same time that we took a week off from recording? That's probably what it
No,
was.
like for a while, I've just been like barely using social media. Like
But I
I'm
thought
on a,
like you
like
were gonna completely
I'm on
just.
like a surface level using like I'll scroll and look at
Oh,
certain
okay,
things, but I don't really
okay.
do much because I hate it. So shit's bad
Because
for my shit's bad
That's
for
how I really do too. I just like browse. I'll comment on stuff here and there that if I'm interested enough, and that, like I pretty much
shit,
just browse. Like
last
shit is
time I told
bad for
you to do that, you were like, "Nah, I think I'm just getting off completely."
bad for my mental health.
Yeah,
Like really
man.
terrible. It's really terrible
Social
for my
media
mental
is
health.
bad.
Like it has like every time you scroll, it's just this or that, and it's like okay.
I forgot why I changed my name to Dragonfly. Honestly, it was a reference to something, but I already forgot what I referenced.
Tony's trying to bring Dragonfly back.
Okay, anime profile picture Slayer69. Awesome.
Says the man with like the most generic sauce picture and like a hentai name.
Hey, that kid's always been an edgelord since I knew him back when we were playing this fucking mobile app.
Ain't he like 17 right now?
He's something. I think he might be like 19, 20.
19? He's about that age where guys his age are usually edgelords.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he's not like Chance, where he's like proud of it and still doing it at the age of 30 something.
Dude, like I feel like if you grew up in the 90s, like you kind of get a free pass when your edgelordness kind of starts like leaking out, but like you can't, like you have to keep it in check. But like once it starts leaking out a little bit, you kind of get a free pass.
What do you mean free pass? What?
I don't know what that
means.
Just
for if your edginess starts coming out, because edginess was like huge in the 90s, and like if you grew up in the 90s, all that shit was like badass and fucking.
So you started walking around with a wallet with a chain on it and jeans.
The Jinko jeans.
No. That's too like. I'm just saying, if it starts just leaking out a little bit, you laugh at a fucking cringy, edgy joke, or like if it just
like you just came home from a Smashing Pumpkins concert.
Yeah,
I've seen Smashing Pumpkins live.
Hentai Slayer says he's 20.
He's 20.
I know his brother is older. I know his brother is at least like 22.
Hentai Slayer sounds like he's 17 though.
Yeah,
but that's okay. He's just turned 20, so like he's 20, so he has the ability to act younger than his age.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man. This change of weather has been fucking me up.
Has it been storming and stuff by you too?
Not really. It's just like usually when weather shifts, like my body reacts weird to it. Like I get like these like sometimes my throat starts hurting or I get like crazy coughs, but like it's not like a cold or a flu. It's just or I sneeze a lot. But it's never
it could just be something allergy related, like nothing crazy.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. But it usually only happens with like for like the shift in like like weather and temperatures.
I feel you.
Like that's pretty much like within the changing of the seasons, and it usually lasts like a few days max.
I have arthritis if the weather changes like really drastically, and like my left hand dude just like tightens up, and it sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it swells up like crazy. Like it's hard to explain, but like it'll just get like tight and
same with my knee. Although like it doesn't like tighten up or anything. It just hurts a lot in cold temperatures. So like in the wintertime, like how it is right now, it's pretty much getting wintertime.
Yeah.
Like it just hurts like a motherfucker, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yesterday was super nice, but then today was awful. Oh my god.
Yeah, the dog doesn't want to fucking come inside, which fucking sucks.
Doesn't want to come inside?
Exactly. He doesn't let me grab him to take him inside. I might have to snatch him up like real fast so he doesn't bite the shit out of me.
What kind of dog you got?
It's a fucking Chihuahua.
Oh man.
Piece of shit.
Those little Chihuahua bites, dude, if they're fierce enough, they hurt a little bit, man.
He already left a scar on me. Like he's like 12 years old. He left a scar on me like 8 years ago. He also this one time, like my family was talking to me, and I was like, "Oh, he's not gonna take my pizza." But like the moment they said that, it's like I stopped paying attention to my. The moment I responded to them, I stopped paying attention to my pizza, and this motherfucker grabs it off my plate. Because it was on my knee, so dude. And it's like it's basically at his mouth level.
Yeah,
and I was like, son of a bitch.
Aries did the same thing to me once. Like he hasn't stolen food from me a lot. Like I think he's probably done it a handful of times throughout his life, and like. I don't know. He just felt really bold one day, dude. I had a piece of pizza on my knee. It wasn't even on a plate or anything. It was just on my knee. And he just fucking went for it, dude. I was all like, I wasn't even really mad. I was just like, holy shit, dude! Like, you've never done that. I've left food in front of him to where he could reach it, and he won't take it. But that day he felt like really bold. I don't know, like he was like, dude, I'm just so tired of this dog food. That pizza looks and smells delicious. I'm taking it, and I wasn't even
it's
mad.
mine now, bitch.
I was not even mad.
I was like, all right, you win, dog.
Oh, fucking horror movies. You know what's a really good horror movie? You know what horror movie I'm looking forward to seeing, actually? The new Scream.
I'm not.
I've always been a fan of that franchise. So, like, I don't know if that was a cough to get me to stop talking or you're clearing your throat.
No, that was my clearing my throat.
It sounded like, he's like, wait till my show starts.
I mean, no, because that's technically just that's a slasher film.
Yeah. What if I find comfort in slasher movies?
I mean, you could mention some, but like next year we'll be doing slasher and some other stuff. We could do slasher, aliens, and like what's another one that we haven't done? We could do the found footage scene, the found footage horror films as well, and then we could do the paranormal stuff.
So like 6 days ago on my lunch break, this one dude is talking about, he was like, so 6 days ago was the 15th. So he's all like, Halloween's going to fall on Friday the 13th this year for the first time in 500 years. And I'm all like, no, it's not. Because it's never on the 13th. It's always on like the 30th or whatever.
It's on the 31st.
31st, whatever. It's like the last day of October. And he's all, and it was already past the 13th.
Yeah. It's never going to be on Friday the 13th. It can be on a Friday, but it's never going to be on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Because, hello, it's in the fucking name. It's the 13th.
Halloween is so lit if it's on a Friday or Saturday.
It's on a Sunday this year.
I know. Dude, I'm so tempted just to drive out to Madison, Wisconsin for Freak Fest if that's still if that's still a thing, just to browse around and listen to some live music.
I'll be your Freak Fest.
Hell yeah.
Is Brian not
He hasn't popped in yet.
Damn.
I haven't seen him pop up.
I'll probably end up canceling my ticket for this movie.
What movie?
The Last Duel.
Dang, what's that?
You're the second person I have to explain it to.
With Jodie Comer.
This man,
Jodie Comer is an amazing actress from Killing Eve.
He fucking unmutes himself to talk about his fucking waifu.
Hell yeah.
No, that's not my waifu. I just like Jodie Comer. She's a really good actress.
Yeah, that you got the hots for.
I mean, she's attractive, yes, but
There's
no.
nothing wrong
She's in the show Killing Eve. It's actually good. It's like
there's nothing wrong with being attractive and talented at the same time, dude.
They're about to film their last season. She plays this really psychotic assassin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the movie is about. It's basically set in medieval times. It's based on a true event.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one where the woman accuses her husband's best friend of raping her, and then
we saw previews for that when we saw Shang-Chi.
I probably shouldn't have said that out loud when we're on YouTube right now. Well, she accuses him of things that he did to her, and so the entire story is around the narrative of did he do it, did he not do it, and because he's the best knight in all the castle, it's kind of like a big deal because like he is pretty much like the biggest person there, the head honcho, or damn near the head honcho. And so his best friend challenges him to a duel, and it's all about just the politics of all that.
Oh, time to add Brian to the mix. Boom.
What up?
I'm here to scream the hard R.
How dare you?
Charles is also joining.
Oh, yes, finally. Bro, I should have asked you to join us on some of our other episodes because they don't like horror. Like I like horror.
I'm just here for the ride, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even like as the biggest super horror fan. I like some paranormal shits. But I'm not like one of them like slasher dumbheads. Honestly, Janie should have probably been on this one if anything.
This one is our comfort horror movie.
Well, this is our comfort horror movie. So like the ones you grew up on, like Mom Got a Date with a Vampire and a Haunted House and a few others, which we're gonna start in a bit.
Big Dick Jim.
All right, Big Dick Jim.
Let me in.
Let's go.
I go CJ.
They finally let you in.
I put him in as soon as I saw him pop up.
All right. So,
of course, you put in the big dick as soon as you saw it pop up.
Yeah,
you got it. Ass.
Of course.
Yeah, that's his freak flag fly like that. All right. Let me just grab something and then we can start.
You guys are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Oh, gross.
What's up?
Hold on now. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
Oh.
You already know the answer now. Is your stuff running? All right, cool. You can do that after you're done taking your bath. Go. You ain't got a lot of time.
All right, we got about an hour.
Well, so, no, Charles is officially the first person to come visit.
So what?
Since I bought the house. So
nice.
He here now.
Yeah.
How
officially.
Roughly, how far of a drive is it from like Rockford-ish?
It's about like 7
It's about the same as it's the same as from Chicago and everything. Probably close to like 8 or 9 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to make that trip sometime.
It's probably like 9 hours for me.
It's a long one. We trying to come up back that way and March.
March, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So what we need to do is we need to go to a karaoke bar then.
Yep.
Hey,
did you get all your shots though, Tim?
Hey, Tony, I'll be right back.
All right.
Timon,
Yeah.
you get all your shots?
Not yet.
You ain't get all your shots and we hung out? Bitch, you should have said that.
Terrible.
If you have your shots, Tony, you should be good.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how it fucking works. I can still get the shit.
Part of my job is helping make sure that shit get distributed the right way. I can tell you right now, that is not how it works at all.
That's not how it works, man.
Yeah.
That's like telling someone, it's all right, we got plan B. Like, it might not be, though.
It's community protection, not personal protection. It helps you, though, a bit, like, fight it off and everything. But unless pretty much everybody else...
And they already have a live action one?
Yep.
As you would be normally, almost.
So they had to make another bad one.
It goes from you having like a 50-50 chance to you probably having like a 70% chance of fighting it off if you get the vaccine. But if everybody around you though got it and everything, then there's pretty much next to 90% chance that you just go kick it in the dick when you get it and make it pretty much asymptomatic to everybody else.
Yeah, my girlfriend just messaged me. She's like, "Yeah, I'm still pissed that you don't have your shots yet."
She should be.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend got kids.
So what I'm hearing is I gotta come up there and forcibly give this nigga the shot.
I mean, yeah.
I gotta do to him what conservatives thinks that everybody's trying to do anyway. I gotta hold nigga in that headlock and just put the needle in his face. I'm like, he will microchip while I'm in it too, bitch. Let's go.
I just keep forgetting, and now there's even places that do walk-in vaccines. So like, I just gotta hit one of them up when I remember.
Now I'm gonna sense you like we did the frogs.
Just tell Timon that it's highly concentrated THC, and he'll fucking put the needle in right away.
Alex Jones was right all along.
The frogs are gay.
The frogs are
The
gay.
frogs are gay.
I'm not gonna trust anybody who goes on the Joe Rogan podcast and it's like, I'm gonna admit something to you. I'm kind of retarded.
Hey, that was one of the best like interviews he's had in a while. They were so fucking funny and high as shit. I'm not gonna I feel sorry for anybody who takes Alex Jones serious because he honestly just up there bullshitting, high as fuck talking shit.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he admitted on that podcast that he doesn't even believe most of the shit they be saying. He
did say that. He said that.
He just be talking shit.
Yeah.
He just said, "I just be talking shit." I don't know how the hell I even got this.
What's great?
He said that he even combated like getting deplatformed from YouTube as much as he did because they took money out of his pocket. But at the same time, though, he was like anybody who truly take anything he says serious is fucking stupider than he is. He's
this is why I hated that when I was working at Whole Foods.
On his show.
When I was working at Whole Foods, there were rich people that were believing his shit, and he tried to get my one of my coworkers. She was really cool. She was like my best friend there. She was my work wife, and he tried getting her to watch Alex Jones, and I just like came up to her after he left. Don't fucking do that shit. Don't fucking do it.
He showed up to the Whole Foods you worked at.
Not Alex Jones. It was some dude that looked like Alex Jones that loved Alex Jones. All right, let's get this podcast fucking started. I might not make it to my movie at 9:40, but we'll see what happens. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Super Talks. Like the episode before, we're on Twitch, and with me today is my co-host Jake. I don't think he's able to talk at the moment.
I didn't notice,
but we have a few special guests with us. We have SuperWeiner, who's a regular.
Hey.
We have Brian, as always.
I wasn't really looking. What's up? Wait, what? What happened?
I missed everything, bro. My shit.
I'm just watching.
Intro.
I'm just watching him untangle his mic.
Everyone is just talking over me.
I couldn't hear anything because I was trying to fix my headset because apparently my youngest.
As soon as I start my intro, everyone, wait, what the fuck's going on? Oh man, this is hilarious. This makes for hilarious intros.
You're a hilarious intro.
Yeah, true. And we also got our friend Big Dick Jim with us.
I actually have a very small dick, actually, but
no, you don't, dude. For how fucking skinny and lanky you are, dude, I know.
This man is so out there, but so right. This man did dick measurings from the fucking lining of your pants.
They're pretty accurate. I wear tight pants.
All right, so I already said the special guest. Basically today we're going to be talking about our comfort Halloween movies, like, you know, the ones that we like to watch like towards the end of Halloween, like family friendly and not so family friendly, basically. Would any of you like to start it out?
I'll start off by being the most basic bitch to be a basic bitch. Obviously, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. We actually didn't name that one in our animated children movies, surprisingly.
That's because I think that movie's overrated, personally. But
yo, I'm overrated, G. What the fuck wrong with you, G? How dare you?
Yeah. Brian officially supports someone that says, I don't draw black people.
You don't draw black females. I'd have smacked you.
Look, I mean, he's not the only one who said it, too. I mean, Hanna-Barbera did as well, but we ain't going to talk about that.
That's true.
Even the baby is ashamed of you, bro.
That baby's crying. This man said Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. But you know what? I actually like Nightmare Before Christmas. I like the the soundtrack that was done afterwards too, where they had like artists just do their music. And I hate that I like the Marilyn Manson version of This Is Halloween.
Look, you don't gotta hate yourself for liking something that was good before we knew that a person was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I already knew that man was a piece of shit.
We've discussed
When
this
you
and
were a
everything.
child?
To be fair, because
It was in the
R.
news.
Kelly
What you
had a
mean?
lot of bangers.
That's exactly. I was about to go to him next.
R. Kelly had a lot of bangers, but he's definitely a piece of shit.
Yeah, I stopped listening to.
I think what we should do so that we don't feel bad whenever it comes to artists like that obviously is a piece of shit and probably needs to be locked in a dungeon forever, is that we do just that, but we make them make banger tracks for the public and they get none of their royalties.
True.
I know R. Kelly's gonna like kill it at every present talent show though.
I think that's what I'm saying. We should have R. Kelly still produce and make banger hits while his ass in jail, but he get none of the money for it.
I'm back.
I'm for that. I'm for that.
Yeah. Make it all go to donations to like
to
like stuff that he did against women.
The amount of people who definitely got pregnant or almost pregnant to half on a baby has earned that. Okay.
I'm back.
Tony. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, we started. I forgot that you weren't here, and I fucked up. I had started the intro.
It's all good. Go ahead.
All right. So, Nightmare Before Christmas. Not a bad take. Not a bad take. Anybody else want to give one?
Man, I mentioned this movie on our favorite Halloween movies. I'm going to mention it again because it's worth mentioning again, dude. Child's Play 3.
3 specifically?
Yeah, the
third one.
I really like the third one. I like the third one a lot. Like that's the one I grew up. Like that's the one I watched the most as a kid. And like I really like the whole military school aspect. And Chucky decides to not go after the main kid anymore. He gets a new prospect. It's a younger
Tommy,
kid.
right?
His name's Tyler.
Tommy.
Well, that's because he got tired of getting his ass beat. you got to keep in mind one thing about Chucky was, even though he was a killer fucking doll.
Yeah.
He was still a sensible. He was an actual nigga before he got trapped in a doll.
Yeah.
You'll get tired of getting your ass beat. Like the first time, you like, shit, okay, bet. When I come back, I'm going for them niggas again. But then after round 2, and you still get dogged by the same nigga and some chucks. You gotta just go like, yeah, I'm cutting my losses. I'm not fucking with that family again. Like
that's how I felt. That's how I felt playing.
No, but Chucky.
That's how I felt playing Miles Morales. So I got tired of getting my ass beat by Tinkerer. Like Miles,
your ass beat by Tinkerer in that game.
No, during cutscenes. I'm like Miles. Miles, during cutscenes. I swear to God, y'all.
Hey man, look, when you're in love makes you do wild things. Sometimes
that is true.
You just want to hold back.
I was just talking about this last week. It's like, why do they hold back so much?
Because Spider-Man hauls off and actually sticks somebody, he's knocking their head off.
If you don't stop Kingpin, I swear to God.
You got to read the comic with Spider-Man and Peter Parker didn't hold back. He dog walked Kingpin up and down the whole prison cell block.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was
with no shirt on.
He's no shirt on by his bare titties.
I know.
He's no shirt.
He's like, if she dies,
Peter took off his mask and his shirt and dragged this boy up and down every cell block.
Like, if she dies, I'm spilling your entire brain.
He's like, I come back.
Okay, yeah, we're obviously doing the thing. You just walk up and do it. And then,
No, but Chucky originally went to that military school to follow the main kid, but then he's all like, wait, there's this other younger person. Like, if I get a younger body on some like a Orochimaru type shit, dude, I could live forever, dude. Like,
that is a very Orochimaru spell, a very Orochimaru-esque spell, and I don't know why he didn't keep trying that. I would have been doing that. I would have been spamming it.
Yeah, you spam the fuck out of it because eventually you'll find like the one kid Tyler. He was going. He was like he was gonna do it. Like he was in the middle of the spell until someone walked in or whatever dumb shit.
Man, I do gotta say there was a good scene in there where the kid like throws himself in front of the grenade and saves everybody.
Dude, I really love the whole aspect of Chucky putting real bullets on the red teams fucking on their paintball guns or giving them real guns or whatever. They still think they have paintball guns.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Paintball guns don't look anything like.
Well, you would be able to tell after a few shots, but not from your first shot.
They don't even look the same.
No, they look similar.
Paintball guns are big ass. I mean, well, I guess it depends.
No, they
on what
weren't
you
paintball
get.
guns, but they were actual shells, but with paint as
They're like them sportsman rifles that you like shoot like the
Yeah.
plates with and shit. The disc and
It's
shit.
kind of like how when you have blanks,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
it was kind of like
I
a
got
blank
you.
but with paint instead.
Yeah, so
got
it had like a low amount of gunpowder in it, and it'll have like a paintball at the end of that, but
Yeah.
it's still like basically shaped like an actual bullet.
Yeah.
So that's
So
why
like it has the shell and everything. It's just paint in there. So like that's how you can tell that they wouldn't be able to tell the difference because like you even saw like the actual like bullet that he put in there, and then you saw the paint bullets, and like you could tell they were fairly similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
like,
I think
that's
out of
like-
a couple of them, the
Hey,
sound
hold
alone
on.
though should tell you the difference though, because
yeah.
there's not as much gunpowder in like the little paint ones than what it is like a real bullet.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause
that's
that
why I
rifle,
said
that
like
shit
you
is,
would
like,
be able
loud.
to tell off after a few shots, because like after a few shots you'd be able to notice the difference.
But you
But, like,
definitely
from
kill
the
at least a kid or two though.
Yeah, you would. But like from the first shot, you wouldn't be like, I think that's a real bullet. You just be like, oh, that sounds like a real bullet, but you wouldn't think it's a real bullet until like probably the second or third shot.
Where you see Dave shit blown the fuck off.
Exactly.
It's like a little bit of your friend everywhere.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me give one.
All right, go for it.
Not necessarily, I would say, a comfort, but it's something that always gets
What
like
the hell is this?
gets a bit of a rise out of me
Mm-hmm.
because I hate clowns so much. I'm always gonna be like, man, I would have done this. I would have done that. That shit wouldn't happen because I would have did this. So fuck Pennywise. Movie
But,
always had. I'm just like, fuck this clown. This wouldn't happen if this was me. Because we fighting.
I
You
mean,
fight
after you
Pennywise?
see the clown so many times, you kind of just be like, "Nigga, can you please do something else?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you still running from him?
Do you remember?
After he popped up in the garage like that, it's like, all right, we going
Like
after him now.
There's a certain point where it's just like you just get numb to him, and you just like, you gonna do something else, or you gonna like
Bro,
actually
it's
try
like-
to kill
You're just
me?
gonna keep trying to scare me.
I'm
You're gonna
like-
stop scaring me
it's
at
like-
one point.
It's like an episode of SpongeBob when the Flying Dutchman moved in and he kept trying to scare him. But after like 2 weeks, he was like, is that it?
Yeah.
Do you remember like 4 years ago, like the whole country had that clown epidemic?
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God.
That was a little more than
like,
4 years ago, but I definitely would have put somebody's ass in a coffin if they would have ran up on me.
Someone did get put in a coffin
Like,
because
yeah,
of
I
that
guess,
shit.
I guess it was
Clown
five because
I
it,
know,
it was
right? About to fight
was-
you in, so-
it was right around the time when I broke my hand. I guess that's been 5 years ago now.
I'm actually surprised when they were doing that clown thing, nobody got shot.
I used to
No,
deliver-
someone did get shot,
they
and
get
they got.
Oh,
and
they did get shot.
Yeah,
I
someone
didn't
got
hear about
murdered.
it, though.
The person
I
that
didn't
shot
hear
him got
about
away with it, and I was like, "Good," because someone's
Yeah.
coming at you in a fucking clown costume with like a fake knife.
Oh,
Like you don't know
goodness.
if that shit is real, and especially at night. Fuck that!
I
I
used
shoot
to-
first.
They don't know what
I
this
used to
is.
deliver
It's a
pizza,
ball
too.
blanket.
at night.
When it,
No,
when it wasn't like a South Holland where it happened?
Huh?
Wasn't doing like South Holland?
I don't even fucking remember.
Oh,
I
it
just
was in the
remember the
Chicago
story.
area, wasn't it? Though, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Chicago.
Okay.
No,
Sure.
I'm
Hold on.
certain. I'm like, I don't remember where, but I know it's not in Chicago. Because if it were in Chicago, I'd remember that.
Let me remember. Whoops. Now prank shot.
If I'm wrong, then I'm fucking wrong.
Either way, I'm surprised there weren't more reported deaths.
Same.
Dude, I remember I went on a Tinder date right around that time, and like the gal came and picked me up, and she had a baseball bat in the back seat of her car just in case we got attacked by clowns.
You notice they didn't go after black people. You never heard about that.
No, they did. They
I
did.
found it
but
that quick. 2 niggas got hit. One nigga, of course, Queens. Other niggas, stop hollering.
Oh, okay.
So they tried it in 2 black neighborhoods, and then they were like, "Oh, people are shooting back. Let me just
It was like,
stick to the white area."
No,
They were
one of
like,
the other
"Oh."
ones, a white man shot him.
Yeah, that's the one in Queens.
That's the one in Queens. That's the one that
Like,
I
Queens
the
is
little tunnel in the park and everything, because they were like
Yeah.
recording it. Yeah, he shot at him. He didn't shoot them, but he shot at him.
Yeah, the reason why like he shot at no, like one of the kids died, didn't they? Or I'm thinking of somewhere else. Then.
Well, the one in the shot, buddy, out of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember like they had like butcher knives with them, and so like
he didn't, because when they shoot, they don't stop shooting. They let it all out.
True.
So,
but like, yeah,
all them bitches gone.
Yeah.
Right there is we dumping.
But here's another thing. They did that to black people, and then the black because it was like people doing a prank video, and it was a group of 3 dudes. They beat the fuck out of them.
I'm about to say most of them just got jumped.
They got jumped. The fucking clowns were like, "It's a prank! It's a prank!" And they were just stomping the shit out of them. I was like, they deserve that shit.
Well, I mean, anybody who keeps going, this is why people need to just quit doing pranks like that, because it's just a prank. It's not an excuse.
Yeah,
you're gonna get your.
It's not.
I'd probably, if it was, I'd probably hit you harder. You said it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. I might just start beating you more.
To beat the dumb out of you, basically.
Yeah, just because it was stupid.
But that was so dumb because literally people beat their ass like, that wasn't like the only time. I saw a few videos where it happened more than just that one time. Like there's like compilation videos about it on YouTube.
All right. We should probably move to the next movie though. Who got the next movie?
I got another one. The Little Vampire.
I love The Little Vampire.
The Little Vampire is so fucking good. I didn't realize that the little girl in that movie was the main like teenage girl in like the first Chronicles of Narnia.
You lying?
I didn't realize that was her. She was the little girl in the Chronicles of Narnia, wasn't she? Or was she like the older teenager? I forgot. I think she was the older teenager.
Well, first of all, I don't think she could have been a little girl in the crowd. I think there's a big time.
No. She was she was the older teenager. She was the older teenager.
She would have at least had to be the older one. She damn sure could have been the little.
She was the older. She was the older one. The reason why I was like watching The Little Vampire, and I'm like, they all look a little familiar. Let me see what else I've seen them in. And then I saw her cat. I saw her older face, and I was like, oh shit, she was in the Chronicles of Narnia. But that kid didn't do much afterwards, like the blonde-haired kid. But the vampire kid did. But that movie was hilarious. And it had what's his face that played the main vampire? I forgot his name. Shit. He was in a lot of other good movies that I liked.
I'd have to look him up.
Yeah, I would too.
But
yeah, The Little Vampire was like funny. It's cute, adorable. Could watch it anytime.
You're funny, cute, and adorable.
I got another
one.
And
can be watched at any time.
Here go a deep cut. Don't Look Under the Bed.
Oh,
never seen
that one. You've never watched Don't Look Under the Bed?
That's a Disney TV movie, and it's one of the best.
Yeah.
To do it.
See, there's a good handful of like Disney Channel movies I actually haven't seen. That's one of them.
That's one of my I've never seen either.
Like I haven't seen. There's a few I can name I have not seen from Disney Channel. Like I ain't a fan of the Megaplex either.
We actually watched it with the youngest one recently. It still holds up today.
It does.
Yeah, it's still aged pretty well and everything. So I'd say give it a shot.
See,
I mean, it's definitely really lighthearted and came because it's like a children's Disney movie though. But
our Disney Channel movies hold up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but there are a few though that are just timeless, that are just good no matter what. Like that actually from that era specifically, like that like generation of the Disney movies and everything, all of those are kind of hits. Because it's a Luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Luck of the Irish at all.
Luck of the Irish is dope. I was about to watch
it. Shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit all hold up pretty well right now. The Zoe McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
The Lizzie McGuire movie?
But the Lizzie McGuire movie. All
but Don't Look Under the Bed. It was just so good because they didn't do a lot, but just like it worked because like the villains weren't like too crazy, but they were just like
Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus.
Yeah,
Those all,
but
those
like,
all hold up. Also,
but like the
They
main villain, like he looked scary as fuck for what little they did with him because they didn't do a lot, but he sold it.
When what's his name was turning.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I was like, oh yeah.
I was like, damn, that suit looks nice though.
They did, but they did a lot of good work with that. I forgot what it's called. Practical effects at the moment. I don't know why my tongue is so tired at the moment. But
people
that shit look pretty.
That is a deep cut, man. I forgot about that. I gotta watch it tomorrow.
My boy was in a bunch of stuff too that I just low key didn't even realize he was in. The one who played Buddy. He was one basically in every Disney movie at least once during that time. What's his name? Oh, he played Larry. My bad, Larry. Ty Hodges.
Oh yeah.
That nigga was in everything at that point in time.
Damn, that's him now?
It's completely different, don't he?
Yeah, this man looks like he can just whoop anybody's ass. This man got like an 8-pack going on right there. Situation. Fuck.
So does Casper the Friendly Ghost count?
Yes.
Because that's one of my favorite all-time movies ever, period.
I'm so disappointed in you and your taste.
Wait, you said Casper the Friendly Ghost?
Yes.
Add the other one with Hilary Duff.
No, Casper the Friendly Ghost. Well,
Add that. No, they're both good. Yeah, the one with Hilary Duff. Like it was her when she was like before. It was before Lizzie McGuire.
Casper meets Wendy or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I saw that.
I believe she was a witch in that one.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that one was good.
I forgot that Hilary Duff used to play fucking Wendy the Witch.
Yeah,
exactly.
Forgot about that.
Bro, both of them are good.
I have not seen that in so long though.
It's
So
like-
I don't even remember it.
I get mad when people say Casper the Friendly Ghost, but they don't also put Casper meets Wendy because
Casper is a fucking timeless classic. That's
because
why.
Casper watered down Wendy.
Okay, you're right. But it was still really good. It was still a really good film.
Daly gonna beat my ass one of these days, bro. So, a big-headed ass white ghost.
I'm back.
I'm just gonna get rid of it.
We're talking about Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's a good solid film.
Yeah. Man, everything
that
about
was
it is
like
so good.
one of those movies that can actually turn me into a child again. I just get so happy watching it.
I just thought of another movie.
Like movies about dead children, Dalen?
Damn.
What? What did you say?
I said you like movies about dead children, Dalen? That's fucked up.
How else would you watch movies about?
I mean, if you think about it, a lot of these movies are about dead children.
Movies about dead children are the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean how
you're
else
right.
do you expect to watch a movie about children, Brian? You expect everybody to be alive?
Simon Birch was a fantastic film.
This ain't fantasy. This is real life. People die.
Simon Birch was a fantastic film.
So what was?
Even though it's sad as hell. Simon Birch.
Oh.
That little boy, he was like dwarf.
Yeah.
Drowning at the end trying to save everybody.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
That's the saddest shit ever, man. Seriously.
I guess the first A Quiet Place when the kid gets snatched up. Oh, damn! I was like, he dead as hell, ain't he? Like, yo,
Brian, look at the TV.
What about the opening sequence? The Last of Us.
Oh my god!
From Joel's daughter.
This is literally fucking kids. The episode.
Like, damn, Joel, it's gonna fuck you up for 20 years.
Randy, bro.
This is gonna fuck you up for 20 years, Joel. Sorry about that.
That man was so bad. But
dude, Pedro Pascal's gonna fucking crush that. I can't wait. Pedro
Pascal.
Yeah,
I can't. He's gonna fucking
that's gonna be
crush
pretty
that.
sweet.
He's gonna crush that fucking role. I cannot
Oh
wait.
yeah.
That dude's got quite the range, man. Like That dude can make you feel emotions for him when he's wearing a fucking trash can on his head.
He did have to wear a trash can on his head of Game of Thrones because he's fucking stupid.
I was talking about Mandalorian, but still.
Damn, but he pissed me off in Game of Thrones. I was like, man, this is my favorite character. Don't have a favorite character in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, that's like rule 101. Don't have a favorite character in an AMC show. That's like a rule because
don't have a favorite character.
See these niggas, like none of these niggas.
Actually, I wouldn't advise you start Game of Thrones. Just personally, not just play. No, because remember he was fighting the mountain.
Yeah,
I was like, you gotta be. How did you blow a 3-1 lead like that?
Yeah. You want to talk about that when you root for the Warriors?
The Super Bowl.
You should have ran the ball.
You had to bring that one up because that was a terrible Super Bowl.
Brady in the back and said L1, L2, R1, R2, left down, right up, left down, right.
I don't know. I never thought I'd see like a Super Bowl game where it would kill somebody's buzz and send them to bed early.
What they referenced it?
No, well, Brian's like stepdad. Like, we were at a party watching that specific Super Bowl, and his dad he was getting drunk, and he was like, "Yeah, the Falcons got this one in the bag because it was like they were up like 3 touchdowns, and like
it was like I think it was only like 4 fucking minutes left in the game."
Yeah, it was 4 minutes left in the game. And Brian was like, Brian was like, nah, the Patriots gonna pull some bullshit, man. Watch. And I'm just sitting in the corner like, the Patriots always pull something out their ass. You just gotta like, don't hold out hope until I told him I was like, I'm not holding out hope until it's the last 30 seconds, and they still keep this like 5 touchdown lead.
Decent yards away from any type of scoring.
Yeah, and there's 30 seconds left. Then it's time
the room came back 10 minutes later.
But they had a whole. We were like, they have a whole 4 minutes left. It ain't over yet. And right as we said that, Tom Brady caught that goddamn football off of old boy's ankle.
Oh yeah,
that was literally the turning point of the entire game. Was when he caught that goddamn football off of old boy's ankle.
There's a reason why everybody wanted Tom Brady to retire.
And we said right then and there, as soon as he caught it, we were like, it's over. There goes that momentum. And Smitty, dude thought we was bullshit. He was like, nah, what the hell are you talking about? They still down 4 touchdowns. He immediately got 5 touchdowns. Every field goal.
That man turned on his shouting gun at that moment.
Every pass the Falcons threw, intercepted, touchdown. Right, every interception landed a touchdown. There were at least 7 within that 4-minute time frame, and then they went and got like every field goal that they could get. And this man's stepdad, his buzz just died. The man put down his beer. There was still beer in the can. He just put the beer down on the table, looked at the TV with the utmost disappointment. And then he just slapped his hands on his knees, got up off the couch, and went to bed. And we was like, hey, bro, where you going? He was like, nigga, I'm going to bed. He was like, I'm going to bed. He was like, do you even have work in the morning? No, I'm going to bed. Like, I got shit to do in the morning, though. And we was like,
he had to sleep off the anguish, the defeat.
Yeah, and we ended up going to Comus's house.
I ain't never see a man so broken off a football game. It wasn't even his team, bro. It wasn't even his team. He wanted the Patriots out of there so bad. I did too, though, but it's just
he was just so much against the Patriots that he was just like, I just want to see him lose.
Anybody but them.
You remember anybody but you. The last few episodes of Kuroko no Basket when they're losing and then all of a sudden everyone gets at 120%, the entire team? That was literally that.
Yeah, and I don't think the Falcons had a good. The Falcons hadn't had a good season since. That's what's even more messed up. Like.
It was actually worse than that because I want to say that, it was like them trying a little bit extra hard and they started winning. But no, when they started coming back, it was a casual, breezy ass whooping in minutes. So it was
True.
like
that is
it was
true.
like that most recent thing where like Superman was fighting. I think it was like Oz, which technically his dad or whatever, who was like hyped up by Captain Manhattan and shit like that. He was like, I guess I got to do something that my real dad taught me I should never use. It's a secret technique. What is it? Effort. Like, like what? And he said, I'm just gonna try. I started beating his ass.
It's like, you tell me you weren't trying?
You that busted?
I mean, that's pretty much Soups in a nutshell.
Damn,
I mean,
bro. I gotta put some force into this.
All right, let's get back to the episode. Charles, you got another movie?
I mean, 2009's Friday the 13th is like pretty good to me, despite what everybody else says. Just because on the simple fact that a Jason that runs at you is the scariest thing to ever be made.
That one.
He was chasing niggas. It wasn't like he slowly, briskly walked and teleported. The opening scene had him charging at these kids like he was a linebacker.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna show you the reason
He's
I
like,
got this
nah.
hockey mask on.
He was like, nah.
He was like, bum rush the shit out of him.
Like, and I get how old Friday the 13th he probably couldn't run because, you know, he died and came back so many times that his legs probably just rotted out and held together by like magic and prayers. But so this is like a young and fresh Jason before all the supernatural powers came in. He was just very strong and very athletic. This man was doing parkour in the forest. A Jason that's doing parkour in the forest is not something that needs to be made.
At that point, I would have just stopped and like, just chop off my head already, man. Let's get it over with.
Like this man, Jason was hitting like Kong vaults and speed vaults and fucking break falling and shit. And I'm just like, bro, what? Like, no, you don't need to be doing that.
You were this busted.
You like 7 feet tall, 300 pounds of muscle. You don't need to be moving like this, bro.
That's when Jason uses the Konami code.
Like he moving like Jackie Chan in a Jackie Chan movie. Like what? No, bro, you don't. No, stop. You 300 pounds.
Like
stop.
Jackie Chan on the bamboo.
Yeah, like move like a 300 pounder, not Jackie Chan in his early films.
Okay, so one of mine is one of Netflix's many original hits because people don't like to admit that they got some hits on them originals for some reason. I don't know why.
Live action Full Metal Alchemist.
I
will fuck out of here.
Oh, I almost jumped through this TV on your ass. I mean,
that's horror to me from how horrible it is.
Everyone, don't give him the time of day. He just wants attention.
Like they seem like they at least tried with that one.
Yeah,
Death Note is definitely worse than that because like at least Al looked clean in that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I did really like Bleach live action. So, like,
I think it captured how the show started well enough.
Yeah,
for a live action adaptation, but the problem is that the material that it was copying also was slow as shit. So yeah, that's fine. I understand, but I feel like if they kept going with it, though, it was definitely going to get better.
All right, bro, say your movie, man. You gave this man all the attention. He derailed us for like 4 minutes.
Okay, real quick though, while we on that note of live action anime movies, Rurouni Kenshin, A1.
Oh yeah,
I just need to know how to in what way to watch those movies.
1, 2,
like
3.
There's like 6 of them,
bro. There's like 5 of them, but that's cool. You can't count aside. I understand.
There's 6 of them.
Just watch them in the order that they came out in, bro. I mean, it's only
Netflix only has 2 of them.
Hey, Brian.
It's only one prequel and fucking good night.
But Netflix only has 2 of them.
Did your brother shower yet? Did Gaten go to bed yet?
He's going to bed now.
Real quick. You get 30 more minutes. You know, him don't.
Because it's a Thursday night.
He doesn't. Okay.
Hey, did we let Charles? Oh yeah, he said Friday the 13th already.
Yeah.
I was about to say, did we
Don't
let
tell me.
Charles?
But okay, so the movie I was picking though is Fear Street.
Oh, Fear Street. I haven't watched any of them.
All right. Yeah, they all on Netflix. Also for the Rurouni Kenshin movies, they're all on Funimation. So except for like maybe 2, I think the last 2 are on Netflix, which only one of them is a prequel. So just go on Funimation and watch the other 3, and then watch those 2. That's it. Anyway, though, but Fear Street, all 3 parts, fire. Every single bit of it. Who's what, nigga? Who?
Yeah, this horror movie guy that I listened to his reviews, and like he was like not feeling the Fear Street movies. He said the first one.
Were you watching Nasser's review?
Yeah, it probably was Nasser.
Because it was not Nasser.
Not Nasser, like not enough titties for me. Can't like it.
No. Why would
you
they're like
take something Nasser says about something seriously?
That's what
no, there's this guy, Mike Seatown. He does music reviews. He does movie reviews, and like he's like a punk dude who's like very into horror movie, and like it's very much in my taste in horror movies. So like if he didn't like it, I don't know if I'll like it.
I'm letting you know right now. I'm looking up ratings for it. Rotten Tomatoes got it at 83.
No, he liked the first one, but he didn't like the other 2, is what he said.
I'm looking at the whole series right now.
Yeah.
So let me.
Well,
see.
I get it why people would like it though, but like I don't know if I will completely like all of them. Maybe I'll like one of them. But then again, I do like some shitty horror B movies. So
part 2 got an even higher rating. Let's see about part 3. I'm just looking up what other people thought about it, because I didn't even bother to look it up at first. And then okay, so I'm gonna let you know right now. Each one that I just sat here and looked up as I went and looked up the next part of it, both the community rating, IMDb, and Rotten Tomatoes rating got higher and higher.
Yeah.
By the third part, it's sitting at a 90 in Rotten Tomatoes, and they hate everything.
But I'm a horror snob, so there's that. I'm gonna be real. I'm a horror snob.
I'm just gonna say the only way that you can hate this movie is if you hate shit that's popular, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you being an expert and you hate popular shit, that's the only way somebody won't like this series.
I don't know. He said he just didn't like the second and third one, but the first one was good. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I like the other ones. I don't know if I want to put in the effort.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. How about you just watch the first one and then decide that for your fucking self?
I've been debating that. It's on my list. It's on like my Netflix list. So
like, you watch the
it's
second one and you decide, damn, do I like this enough to watch the third? And then watch the
I know. That's why they're on my list, and I'm just waiting.
You ain't gotta watch them
on when I want to watch them
one at a time.
There's a whole bunch of other horror movies that I'd rather watch though more than the new one, and then there's other new ones that I know that I like that I am watching.
I'm just saying. It sounds like whoever had that opinion, though, whoever old boy is, sound like you should just shut the fuck up.
Nah, you're wrong. You're wrong on that one.
Because I have not looked at any fucking community rating for this thing or anybody else's opinion on it. Me and my wife randomly just saw it, started watching it. We was like, shit, this flame. And then the second part was up too. And we watched the second part. We was like, this is even better.
Did you read the books back in the day?
Fear Street?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Thank you for reminding me too, by the way, about that, Timon. It's R.L. Stein, nigga.
Yeah, the dude who made Goosebumps.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Boy, y'all put some respect on my nigga, boy.
Okay, going on it, knowing that there are R.L. Stein books, that'll make a difference in how I view the movie. Then.
Thank you for reminding me about that part. It's R.L. Stein, bro, and this is
all right. If it's R.L. Stein, I can look at it through a different lens because his horror is a lot different than most.
Think about how good Goosebumps were, and those were children's books.
Yeah.
I get it. Those are fucking books you give to a fucking first and second grader.
Even the TV show adaptation of the Goosebumps books were not bad.
This nigga unfiltered, bro. Just writing the best story he can think he can do right now. And he establishes so much fucking lore in just these first few movies and everything.
Yeah, the Fear Street books were directed more towards his older audience,
okay.
Yeah.
When did the Fear Street books come out? Because I might have to pick them shits up. This shit hit.
They were around in the late 90s.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say late 90s.
That's when
Was
R.L. Stein
everything.
was writing, bro. Like,
Exactly.
all the Goosebumps
Exactly.
books came out in the 90s. And the
I know. That's why I said I felt like you would say the 90s. Because that's when you started.
Early 90s. I mean, late 80s to early 90s, I'm sure.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Which it makes sense that he got this many of them, because like what he basically sets up is this almost like a power system for like shit to continue on and to like actually reach back in the movies and everything, with like how the whole curse of the witch system worked and how long it was going and everything else like that. It honestly set up for a lot of really good stories to get put up, and I was honestly upset that we only got 3 movies out of the Netflix series so far. But they're so fucking good. The movies are. That shit hit, bro. I don't know how to say it. But those are really good. Anybody who hasn't watched them yet probably should make it a priority.
I honestly forgot they existed. Now I need to go back and watch them, because like my brother had the books when my mom wouldn't let me. She'd still only let me get Goosebumps. She let my older brother get the Fear Street books, and I read a couple. I read a couple of them. You know, they were cool.
They're good as shit, and they only get better as they go. Because like the second part might be my favorite part. The third one explained a lot and everything, and it also wrapped up a lot of the lore and everything, and it was still really good. But I think part 2 specifically might be my personal favorite. But I only can't fuck with part 1 because someone who was 100%, I was like, that's my nigga throughout the entirety of the movie. Got his shit bopped in one of the most brutal ways. I was like, my boy, no.
Was he the first one?
My little nigga.
Huh? Was he the first one?
No, he wasn't the first one to get. A lot of niggas get off in these movies, bro.
All right. Speaking of R.L. Stein work, the Goosebumps movie with Jack Black.
I didn't watch it.
I forgot that movie existed too until you mentioned it. I was like, oh yeah, Jack Black did Goosebumps, and
every time I try to start it, I fall asleep immediately.
What?
Well,
I barely get past the opening.
I found it fun and enjoyable just because it was like all his books coming to life, and like they had to like defeat all the creations.
I wouldn't even know, because all I found was my pillow slobber.
It was wow.
That's not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I unfortunately have a curse every time I try to start it. I fall asleep.
No, that's all right.
You're just trying to start it at the wrong times, man. When you're like fucking tired and shit.
Could be. I'm pretty sure that's it. Because there's a lot of other movies that when I finally got around to actually watching them, they were really good. But I had always fell asleep watching them because I don't know, I'm tired. I think I might be epileptic low key. But I can tell you right now, I damn sure fell asleep in the opening 10 minutes every time I tried to watch that movie.
All right. Would anyone like to enter another film into the category?
Mine's 2, but they're the same franchise. The first 2 Scream movies.
Ooh.
I really like I like that franchise. It got a little over the top when like it got to Scream 3 and some other shit. Like I never watched the MTV TV show of Scream. Like I heard
actually reviews. It wasn't terrible.
I heard mixed reviews on it. So like I do plan on checking it out. The new movie, like I was talking about before Tony went live on his Twitch. I was live earlier. I was like, dude, I really want to check out the new one. It's bringing back all the old characters and shit, dude. Like on some like apparently the killer is killing people, like it's killing the old killers or people related to the old killers. So like this killer is like out on some revenge shit. So like that already like piques my interest.
Yeah. Part of it showed like, oh, it's an honor to meet you to what's her name? The main girl that survived.
But Sydney,
yeah. Sydney Prescott, something like that.
But it's more the MTV show though isn't terrible, but it's also not like not what you expect. It's not really horror. It's more comedy.
Okay.
What was that? The spin off the Scream Queens?
Yeah, that was a spin off.
I never even heard of that.
Had Emma
had everybody in it. Had fucking everybody in it. Yeah, had old girl from Michael Myers in it. What's her name? The older lady.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes, Jamie Lee
Curtis was in it.
Yeah, Scream Queens.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she's in it. Keke Palmer. I think actually.
Oh shit, Keke Palmer. I love Keke Palmer. She always makes me laugh.
It had a lot of fucking people in it. It's kind of stacked as far as this cast goes, but it's still more of a comedy than it is like a serious thing. Those Scream Queens is, I'd say. But it had a lot of female star power behind it, though.
What really trips me out about Scream is like
Matthew Lillard.
Like there's nothing supernatural about it. It's some shit that could like actually happen, like especially before the days of cell phones, when you just call someone on their landline or whatever, and you could easily get anybody's phone number. You just get the fucking phone number.
What's your favorite scary movie?
all that shit's kind of whack or whatever. But
you get off my line, I'm gonna shoot you, G.
But I don't know. It was just some shit that could actually happen, and these people were fucked up. And then, like the older you get, you realize way more people are fucked up than you realize. And, like sometimes you realize like how fucked up you are. Like you didn't even realize it. You're like, wow, man, I think
it's just one of those things where it's like, Scream only works in like the privileged movies or the privileged neighborhoods, because if it was like a less than privileged neighborhood, it's just be like, hey, bro, it'd be like what Brian said, just get off my phone before I shoot you.
You gotta be more specific, and I don't want to make it too political on that, but it's specifically the rich leftist communities.
Yeah.
The ones that leave their doors unlocked, but also don't necessarily have a gun in the house for some reason.
It's got to be those, because
I guarantee you, rich conservatives
I know
blowing a hole in the
rich conservatives have all the guns.
They're the only people that answer their phone after 10 o'clock too. Like,
they waiting for somebody to come in. They got the signs up.
It's like, you gave me a reason. Basically said, I'm eager to shoot you, bro, and I got a lot of property. Don't accidentally step on it, or I might shoot you. Just and everything. So accidentally steps a foot into their 1,500-acre lawn, and you see like all of a sudden you hear a sniper from 1,500 meters.
Just fuck.
Motherfucker just slumps down on the ground. You see Matthew Lillard in the background, like, holy shit, my man's dead.
He survives everything.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I don't, not to be that guy, but it's those houses. That's the only way to work out, though.
Yeah.
You gotta go to some rich Hollywood.
Unless it's Candyman.
Candyman don't give a damn.
Yeah. Candyman don't give. He's more superstition
and indiscriminate ass whoopings.
Yeah,
but everybody gets it.
Yeah,
but I think that's why I didn't like the first Purge movie. Like, I was like, this shit's wet. Like all the other ones I think are great, but the first one, I
like the first one.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I think it's
like it's average though. Like I wouldn't say I hate it.
I don't hate it at all. I just think it's the weakest one out of the series.
It definitely is. I agree with that.
It is because it's the introductory.
Yeah,
because they had no.
Honestly, that's how franchises should work. Though your first should always be the worst if you're doing shit right.
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100%.
100%. You should,
unless it's Nightmare on Elm Street.
I honestly don't think Nightmare on Elm Street's first one was the best one.
It is like well for me the best one is the third one because it gave you so much story.
Yeah, but
actually, a lot of people go with the first one though.
The first one is the only one that makes sense. All the ones after it are stupid.
The third one is the best one.
Some of them are still better shot with a whole lot better like effects and everything else like that. But by the third movie, you know how to beat him.
Who are we talking about?
It's publicly known how to beat him by the third movie.
I mean, the third one.
Candyman.
I'll even let niggas slide in the second one because in the second one they thought old girl was just crazy. And everything, but then they ended up getting proven right, and so now it's publicly and internationally known. Hey, there's kind of an afterlife, and certain niggas can kind of manifest themselves in your dreams and actually kill you. We now know this; it's now been proven. Scientists are working on how to stop it. In the meantime, though, y'all should probably be all right. At this point, though, you know that manifestations in dreams are a thing, and if you see Freddy Krueger, you already know that you might be asleep. Period. Public. Everybody should know that. By the third movie, you should beat his ass on sight.
Honestly,
that is what happened in the third movie. They were trying to beat his ass on sight.
No,
not really.
He killed 6 niggas before they did anything.
That is true. You're right. Actually, you're right.
They were finally like, we gotta set this trap to jump this nigga in the dreams, bro. And he still whacked a couple niggas after that.
Yeah, he did. He
honestly,
fucked them up. They should not have been named Dream Warriors when they got fucked up so bad.
They did. I mean, I was gonna say everybody will get fucked up.
Not gonna lie,
they got murked.
Second, I see Freddy little butt ugly ass. I'm not getting all scared, and I'm like, bet, nigga.
All you gotta do is just.
And he gonna be like, "Is that a Gundam?" She's like, "Yes, it is."
Like, it's my dream. I get what I want.
Yeah, you should be able to manipulate your own dreams to.
You kidding me? I have a I got a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger morpher on my ass.
Like, boy, I'm getting Mjolnir. Like, boy, I'm getting Mjolnir on your ass, boy.
Why does he gonna suddenly see just a nigga in a Beetleborg suit and a Gundam riding a Zoid, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. He gonna be like,
I'm getting all the fucking Rangers in my fucking dream because those are the ones that like are ready to shoot your ass at any fucking moment.
Shoot you. They gonna fight you. What you mean? They gonna fly and kick you in the chest.
But like, come on, man. Tyler, what was he from Time Force? It was Connor from Time Force, right? Oh, I forget their names.
Which one? The red or
the red?
All the whitest people names. That's all you're saying.
Tyler, Connor. No, but those are actually Red Rangers, though.
Yeah,
those are actually the names of some Red Rangers.
Hold on. I forgot who the main Red Ranger is, and
because he was always ready to shoot somebody.
And he dead ass was though.
That's why I'm saying I'm getting them in my dreams. They are ready to shoot. They don't give a fuck about you.
Eric was the Quantum Ranger though, and he was the one played by Daniel Southworth, who always ready to throw hands.
Because honestly,
can get fucked
Dream
up
Warriors
if you're not afraid.
But yeah, like Dream Warriors, you would think Inception rules apply, where you can like dream up whatever you want, pretty much.
Yeah,
because it just reminded me of a scene where like they were shooting at a dude, and dude's partner came up. This was Inception. When he was shooting at a guy in the building and his partner came up, he was like, dude, if you want to get the job done, you got to dream up a bigger gun. And dude pulled out a fucking grenade launcher, started just yakking at that motherfucker.
Just dumping in that
motherfucker. It's just like, why can't they do that to Freddy?
Yeah. So like once you know that you're asleep, you should be able to manipulate your dreams to your will.
Like, I'll RKO that nigga back in my house.
You just gotta
and then I'll beat his ass in my bedroom. You motherfucker.
By the way, Tony, person you're thinking about is Carter.
Yes, Carter.
From Lightspeed Rescue.
Oh, it's Lightspeed Rescue. Yeah.
Wes is the name of the main dude from Time Force, but he also constantly pulled out a strap and immediately in the fight. But Carter was the one who did it. When I was a kid, I remember watching Lightspeed Rescue and hating Lightspeed Rescue as a kid. But I recently rewatched it with like the youngest one. I didn't realize how ready for action this nigga was at all times.
Bro, he was
a really sweet dude and he talked like really annoying. I think that's why I thought he was a pussy the whole time. I watched this shit. He's literally Steve Rogers, but
okay with using guns all the time.
He was Steve during a Nazi run with no Nazis to fight, so he just taking that out on everybody else.
Here's the thing about him.
Like that nigga, he might be the best Red Ranger, bro.
He would beat your ass with the hands, and then a second later pull out the gun and just shoot your ass.
He might be the best Red, bro. That's a long jump for me to say, but that nigga Carter on something else, bro. He did not care.
Just imagine getting your ass beat, and then he just shoots you randomly.
I would say I would put him at the top, and then next to him would be old boy from SPD. I loved him, dude. And of course, Jason.
Yeah, Jason was cool.
Jason.
Sad that they had to go.
Yeah.
Jason supremacy in his house.
Saban was on some bullshit.
Who fucking care about Tommy? Let him keep sniffing Kimberly asshole. We believe in Jason supremacy in this house.
I believe in Tommy's supremacy up in this house.
I like Tommy, dude. Like Tommy's cool.
Tommy's dope, man.
Tommy is cool.
That's why Tommy beat all of them.
But it's been confirmed that Jason would beat his ass any other day of the week if that nigga ain't got the Green Ranger powers, bro.
Dude, Jason David Frank played the White Ranger in I think it was death battle, and he defeated Scorpion. So like,
I don't mean that.
White
That's not.
Ranger.
That's not comparable though.
Now, to be fair though, especially if you go by the comics and everything, there is no fucking way that anybody in Mortal Kombat can hold the most baseline Power Ranger, bro.
That is true.
Them niggas busted. They are busted as shit. They
Yeah. I mean,
they something else, bro. They
only jump you to prove a point. They don't jump you because they have to.
Batman was only able to fold Zack in the alley like that because he was in a whole different universe, like not connected to the grid, and he still got jumped.
I was like,
he still got jumped.
I was like, I think the only people that really dog walked the Power Rangers really badly were the Ninja Turtles.
That's because they were busted.
Turtles were busted though. So like.
They're just like natural power morphed Rangers.
And then they got Power Ranger powers on top of that. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you talking about the fucking Turtle Ranger? I forgot about that shit. See, because the Ninja Turtles are already like, I guess they're like black. They're like Captain America, but they're ninjas at the same time. So they're basically Black Panther without the suit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically, like comic Black Panther without the suit, not movie Black Panther, and not to mention they just jump niggas. So we also gotta give Shredder credit where credit is due, because that means he be fighting for them niggas on his own bare hand.
I know Shredder's a problem,
and he can hold his own
shit out of them. He be beating their ass. It ain't just holding their own. He be beating the shit out them.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
surprised they're not. I'm surprised they're not traumatized. They're not traumatized.
They are. What do you mean?
Even more so.
Every time you say Shredder name, at least two of them piss the pants. I'm like, the two of them, it's either they usually got two reactions when you say the nigga name. Either they scared or they ready for action because they not doing it today. It's just one of the two. It's never a good reaction. They got a phobia of that nigga officially now, to where it's just fear or extreme hatred of you. You can't even come in a house dressed like Shredder, bro.
He killed Splinter in front of them once.
He beat Splinter ass. That's also in my holiday list, though. By the way, it's the Turtles movie.
Oh shit!
Because the first Turtles movie is between Halloween and Christmas. In case y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
The first movie is fantastic.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right.
Second movie had better fights though.
Oh yeah, like
all right.
For what it was and how they did it, dude, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right, what other movie do y'all want to bring? Because we just spent like 20 minutes talking about
Power Rangers.
Freddy Krueger ass with the Power Rangers.
That's because Freddy Krueger a bitch. All right, let's just get that established.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just a bitch. I mean, if you're not man enough to roll up on somebody when they're awake, you gotta wait till they sleep to decide. All right, I'm gonna roll up on this dude. No, that's why Jason should have really dog walked him when they did that crossover. Jason the real one, because he did not care.
I mean, Jason did at the end, like he had a headless.
Freddy still put up a fight that he really shouldn't have put up.
He did. It's crazy.
Once Freddy was in
in that movie just to do that jump on those fucking beams.
Because once Freddy was in the real world and Jason got his hands on him, that should have been GG's right there.
Real quick, y'all. For Honors doing a crossover event with Dead by Daylight.
I don't know what any of that means.
All right.
For Honor was that game that Ubisoft dropped that was like Knights versus Samurais versus Vikings with like really weird combat system. It kind of was, but it's also like a really high learning curve to get good at the game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I would give it to the Samurais.
It's a decent game. They pretty much though kind of against the competitive team for it because they dropped some characters that were definitely pay to win. So a lot of people didn't take it serious, but it had potential to be like a good competitive game. Yeah. That being said, it's still pretty fun to play once you get into it and everything else like that. And
the way I'd see it going is Samurais over Knights, and then Vikings just kill both of them.
No, Knights were pretty fucked up.
Knights were pretty busted, man.
I like Samurais. Don't get me wrong. I like Samurais.
Some of the sword plays.
Samurai sword plays a lot better than Knight sword plays.
Yeah.
So
Knights. Because you got to recognize that the Knight's armor was like a lot heavier than the samurai's armor, and they were swinging like cleavers. They were like a samurai sword.
Swords like this, fucking like this thick.
They were swinging swords that were like the size of people's dresser.
Yeah,
like they were swinging swords that they could effortlessly go through somebody's dresser.
So, if somebody with an actual black belt in kendo, I can tell you right now, you don't want to sleep on a knight.
I'm not saying that the knights don't have good swordplay. I'm just saying I would put samurai swordplay above it.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as swinging the blade, sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
But in an actual just fight,
in a fight,
it'll be difficult.
Between like an esteemed knight who's been out there on the field and a samurai who's been out there on the field the entire time, 9 times out of 10, the knight's gonna win by a lot.
Yeah, that sword is heavy. I feel like a katana could break from just like a swing.
Yeah, katana would probably break from a swing from that shit. Not to mention, typically speaking, on average, most knights are honestly about 4 times the size of them niggas and just as fast with heavier armor on. And at that point, if somebody just as fast as you, just as skilled as you, and much bigger than you, you lost.
I was gonna say like
like I said, I would still put Vikings above both of them.
The Lego samurais,
considering that knights literally cleared out the Vikings, and that's the reason why we got to think back on their fucking whole thing and just reminisce. I wouldn't say that Vikings are not above knights. Considering the Crusades is what got them niggas out of here.
I mean, yeah. But granted, Vikings were already like lowering. Their population was already lowering, though.
Yeah.
All right, back to the movies. Yeah. This is you did a decent history.
By the way, I mean a Viking in that game who has dual axes and just spins and kills niggas because it's fun.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
The Lego samurai were cooler than the Lego knights. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, now granted, I'd probably put over aesthetics. I do prefer the samurais over the knights.
I 100% prefer samurais and Vikings over knights aesthetically. But knights are kind of busted. It's a reason why
knights. I was like knights and Vikings. They're kind of fucked up.
And them European dragons. Them European dragons are way more fierce than them Asian dragons.
Oh, you got real racist out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah. First off, the Eastern dragons are elemental dragons, so like they could fuck up just a fire-breathing European dragon.
I'm sorry, I know. Okay, Here go a question for you. Real quick. Name the first like fictional, like actual character dragon you can think of from Western culture, real quick.
Aragon. Yeah.
No, dude. Fucking. What's that one from The Hobbit?
It starts with a D, doesn't it?
No, it starts with an S. It starts with an S.
Oh, yeah.
It's similar to the one from Record of Lodoss War. That one's name is Shooting Star, but that's an anime. But it takes place in like medieval time, like Europe.
That's fine though. But still, that's fine. Go ahead, run with that dragon.
Shooting Star is pretty much about equivalent as the one from Hobbit, so like I'll run with him.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about Smaug?
Smaug, yeah, that's his name, Smaug.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the most recent Eastern dragon in media like that you think about? That you can think of?
The one that comes to the top of my head is always Shenron from Dragon Ball.
Do you think Smaug would stop Shenron in a fight, nigga?
Realize how bigger Shenron is compared?
Exactly.
Shenron could wrap himself around it. That was going to be my
point the whole time, though. Is that no matter how big you can think of a Western dragon, there's always, for some reason, an Eastern counterpart that's as big or bigger. The biggest dragon I can think of is the one he just mentioned from Record of Lodoss War that looks like Smaug, but it's like way fucking bigger than Smaug.
Yeah.
Like also, have you seen Kaido? He's a fucking dragon.
That was actually going to be the next thing I mentioned.
Kaido's pretty fierce, yeah.
The reason why I was asking Timona is I thought he was going to say Kaido after you said it. I honestly thought the first two niggas that y'all was going to pick was going to be Aragon and then Kaido. That's why I said it. I didn't expect him to go with Smaug, but I was like, okay, but I can still work with it because I feel like Kaido would beat Smaug ass too.
Because like you got to realize that with Eastern dragons, their fucking scales are shields.
And here go the thing though. Okay, so
same
now
thing
the
with
problem
Western
is
dragons. They're
no, it's it's like damn near skin at that point. It's more skin than a shield.
Okay, now he just got real racist. Nah, it's a shield too in Western Dragon. What you talking about?
But they're not as strong.
Right now.
They're
Yes,
not
they
as
are.
strong. They're not as strong.
They are. Good night. Every old legend you read, they got to kill the dragon from the belly because that's where the scales are actually penetrable.
Yeah.
Because cannon fire don't do shit, which cannon again would fucking tear through a castle at that time with no problem.
Yeah, true. Also, Kaido's borrowed breath.
But the point I was gonna make though is that, and I was hoping that he went with Kaido, is that I was gonna say like, now Kaido ain't even truly like as big or as dangerous as dragons are in Eastern culture because
true,
those dragons are technically not beatable. You don't get to kill them though.
there was only
maybe in Chinese, yeah, but like most of
and
the
when
time,
Kaido
those dragons
turns
are,
into
like,
a dragon,
literally
he's
God.
usually drunk too. So like
Yeah, he fucked up and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the way that they describe the dragons though in Eastern culture and everything will be the size of Shinron, but with like the abilities of like Kaido or the abilities of something else.
Yeah.
Or
all
it's
right, you
just
got
like,
me. You swayed me over.
Yeah, I don't think Small holding any of them niggas, bro. He can't even stop a 3-4.
That's why there's only like what, like a few stories about actually being able to defeat a dragon in Eastern culture. It's very rare that you get a story where they actually
you have to drink tiger blood.
That's actually true too.
Yeah,
The Chinese
you're right.
culture,
Right?
Because Chinese or Eastern culture, the tiger scene is like the opposite and the only opposing force to the dragon, and like their mythology.
Yeah. You always see a dragon fighting a tiger and like on like.
And then one of like the other
and all
main
sorts of shit.
One of the other main stories is like it literally took a fallen god that was put in the world of mortals to fucking defeat the dragon, and even then they didn't even kill it; they just defeated it.
Tie that bitch up in shackles, send it to the zoo.
I'm just saying, dragons in Indian culture fuck up both.
You're right.
I gotta look up Indian dragons now. I'm clueless on them.
Imagine Ghidorah on crack.
Ghidorah, but on speed.
All right, back to the topic. Anybody got another movie?
Not really. Not that I can think of.
All right, I'm gonna bring a big
about
one.
Halloween ass.
Yeah, Halloween movies.
Sure, we can talk about Halloween. Halloween is definitely a comfort one. You have to watch Halloween.
Dude, I've heard nothing but bad things about the new one.
I haven't even watched it.
I liked it.
Jesus took Dalen from us.
I know.
True. He'll come back.
Maybe. He was on mute the whole time. He's like, dude, like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And the Warriors are playing. So, like, fuck them.
That's fair enough. I understand.
That's fair. I agree with his choice.
I completely understand. I 100% support it.
Yeah, he didn't want to be in the room with Big Dick Jim.
Dude, Charles is one of my favorite people, man. Like
Charles is great.
Stop calling the damn chair.
You privy?
Yeah.
Living up to that name.
Oh man, I heard that scratch right now.
I heard a
Halloween. Which one?
H2O, of course.
Gross.
Is that the one with Busta Rhymes?
No, that's the one with LL Cool J.
Oh, okay.
Just want to point out, Michael Myers just ran up on black people twice and got his ass
He got his ass beat, yeah.
Got his ass whipped immediately, and it's
they should have played Mama Knock You Out while he was beating the fuck out of Michael Myers.
He got folded twice by two black rappers.
I think Busta did him worse though. He beat his
ass.
No,
he did.
Fire.
Fuck.
He did.
Busta hit him with the kung fu kicks.
Rosemary's Baby. It's been a minute since I heard anybody mention that one.
Yeah, I forgot about Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, dude, we were watching it last night, but I was tired. I fell asleep. I was enjoying it. It was the original one too, from '68.
Nice.
Not the 2014 one. She was telling me that one was hot garbage compared to the original.
That's good. Oh, remake. All the remakes are hot garbage, except for like.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Except for like.
Halloween.
Yeah, the 2018 Halloween.
And
although that wasn't even really. That wasn't even like a remake. That was like a reboot.
Yeah, it was. It was technically it was just like everything else after the first Halloween is no longer canon. and this Halloween movie is canon now.
I think my
I feel like
favorite
that's
thing
technically the
about
second one.
it was unintentionally funny as shit though.
What?
The 2018 Halloween, which by the way, I want to throw out that The Conjuring is on my list. For that
The
same
Conjuring
reason.
is really good,
Bro,
Yeah.
actually.
that 2018 Halloween movie, I was like, holy fuck,
The
he's
third
killing
one was
children.
kind of garbage, but
Wait, so the third Conjuring?
the third Conjuring was kind of doo doo.
I
But
didn't.
that's
I'm gonna
because
be,
James Wan didn't make the third one.
Which one was 3?
The devil made me do it.
Oh, I like that one.
James Wan didn't
I'm gonna
make
be
the
real
third
with y'all. I
one.
wasn't a big fan of all three.
It took me a minute to watch at least the first two because I was just chicken shit.
Talking about remakes, the Evil Dead remake is actually really good.
I like The Devil Made Me Do It, but it wasn't the best out of them.
That's what I meant when I was just like, it's hot garbage because I watched the first two and I watched the first two right before I really thought about it. And I was like, oh, damn, that quality dropped.
Yeah,
was
two
like, God
something
damn.
else. Two was way too good.
I was like, damn, that's right. Oh, there goes that barrier.
There you go, dude. Two is way too good. Then the Annabelle movies are also really good in comparison. So, and then The Nun is also really good in comparison too. So I understand that.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about Halloween.
What about it?
Jamie Lee Curtis is the best actress of all time because she loves One Piece.
You hear that?
I heard that.
That's the sound of even One Piece fans not giving a fuck.
What's that have to do with Halloween though, dude? Just because an actress likes One Piece?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it makes Halloween a better movie than most horror movies now.
You look, okay. Look. You gotta understand something. One Piece fans don't even need that W, bro. We already make more money than any other franchise. We good, bro.
No, it's a. I mean,
everybody else got to scrape to catch up with us from this point.
Yeah. I will say this: it took a pandemic for the U.S. to accept One Piece, though.
For the U.S. too, and you know what? That's some domestic ass niggas. Let's go stay domestic. All the domestic broke ass life.
One of my fans started watching One Piece like 2 weeks ago, dude. He's already caught up, dude. He got hooked. Dude.
No, you can't be caught up.
In 2 fucking weeks, nigga.
In 2 fucking weeks, you can't be caught up.
Maybe 3. Dude.
Even then, that's too much. No,
that's way too much. Unless he has absolutely no job, no girl, no family.
This nigga got no job and he's sleeping an hour a day.
Yeah,
that is
that's the only way you can catch up.
There's over 1,000 episodes.
Every time he popped up on the Discord, he'd be up like another 200 episodes. I'm like, how the fuck
was he watching or reading?
He was watching it.
Oh,
that doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up.
He was probably fast forwarding past some shit, dude. I don't know, man.
He was probably watching it at
speed, bro. He
was watching it at 3 times speed. That's the only way I can see.
He was in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Dude, there's no way. That don't make sense.
You can dig through the Team Wiener Discord and watch his progress as he went through it, dude.
Who was it?
He was watching it at 3 times speed. That's
Yamato.
What I'm saying.
It was Yamato, man.
It was Yamato. Okay, actually, I have been seeing a post about it. He honestly telling the truth.
Like I said, he was watching it at 3 times speed.
That man was in the Speed Force. The man dipped into the Speed Force. It was just watching it inside the Speed Force and came back.
This man was like 4x every episode.
Because he was at 800 or some shit yesterday, and then today he's caught up. So
okay, you said it. Wait, what? He watched 200 episodes in one day?
I don't know.
That don't make sense. He probably fell asleep and had the show going.
Fast forward.
I mean,
that's still 20 minutes. So there's 3 episodes an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible if you
if you get no
wake
sleep.
up every single day at 5 in the morning.
Oh, man,
turn it on while you're getting ready for work or something.
Bro, I've watched
while you're driving to work
5 times.
3 episodes an hour though. Even if we give you only 4 hours of sleep, bro.
That's a lot.
3 episodes an hour times 20.
That's a lot. And I have a life. That's a lot. That's too much.
At the absolute most, it was a fucking month that he's but either way.
I can see
that's
month
60
or 2
episodes a day, G.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Fuck.
Bobby, why'd you stall? Jesus.
And I bet most of that is Alabaster and fucking the Dofi arc. Cause them shit's drug on, bro.
Alabaster is still one of my favorite arcs, though, man. Like,
okay, so I recently was seeing like a bunch of clips though about Alabaster and everything. I forgot something. They used to beat the shit out of Vivi.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Hello, baby.
And then she became their best friend.
I don't know how. Luffy stuck her himself like at least 4 or 5 times.
How's work today?
I think Zoro slumped her shit at least once.
Yeah, that's good.
I think shit. I wouldn't even be. Sanji probably would have hit her ass if he hit females.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't do it. Like,
I think he might have, low key. I think he might have actually hit her. Like,
Nah, Sanji would never.
I think Sanji. I think he made an exception. I don't know how she became friends with him, bro. They beat her ass that hard.
Who we talking about?
Vivi from One Piece and the Alabaster arc, the like blue-haired princess that was like.
She was
pretending
to be
that
part
was
of
when I started to
CP9.
drop off of One Piece, but I do remember that blue haired chick.
Yeah, no, they would beat her.
I don't
ass
know.
the whole time
I don't
they
know
traveled.
why. I don't know how they became cool with her because like she was just on something.
Every time that so after they convinced her to like leave Baroque Works and everything and like work with them and shit like that and help her get her country back and shit, she would do these things where she started to like doubt herself and she shouldn't think that she had the throne and all that, you know. I shouldn't be a leader and shit like that.
They didn't even beat Robin's ass at all.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of Vivi every time she started to doubt herself because it'd be like, "This ain't for you, bitch. It's for your people. Shut up and do it." And like they would just beat her ass outside in the middle of the sand in the desert and everything, throw her ass around.
Bro,
Luffy beat her ass, elbow drop her ass and shit.
Luffy beat her ass just to be like, "You're not by yourself. Stop thinking that dumbass shit." Bro, we've been missing this entire
like,
time.
"Here, let me bandage you up," and then be like, "Good, thank you, Chopper." And then be like, "I'm talking, beat your ass again." They was
Bro,
jumping
Luffy
her
beat
ass,
her ass just to tell her we're friends, and that's why I'm beating your ass to get that through your thick head.
They like,
Hey,
"Shut up,
Tony,
bitch,
don't
you
you have
good
to be in a
enough?"
movie in 2 minutes?
Huh?
Don't you have to be in a movie in 2 minutes?
Nah, I canceled that shit. I knew I wasn't going to make that movie.
She's been kind of up, just fucking around and everything. So when she actually fall asleep, she could be going hard.
All right, let's get back to the subject. Fuck. One Piece. Fuck.
That go horror for anybody who don't want to watch that long ass shit though.
I'm gonna bring
Thriller Bark. That's horror right there.
Nah, fuck. The Addams Family.
Yes. Okay. Quick question though. About this horror thing. Does it have to be specifically movies, or could it be TV shows? Because I've had like
anything.
You can add TV shows. You can add TV shows too.
Around this time though, I would watch Blue Gender as well.
I never heard of that.
Oh, Blue Gender's an old treat of an anime for you, B. Okay. I don't know if you remember this or not, but it was low-key kind of like a mech anime where like these genetic bug things kind of took over the planet. And like the last guy left alive that would have any type of form of... Okay, so, all right. I guess I got to explain Blue Gender from the beginning. There's this guy who has multiple scoliosis. And...
how do you survive?
Well, here's the thing, though. They started doing like this genetic test and shit on his body and everything, and he was going to go to sleep in his cryogenic chamber until they found a way to cure it and everything else like that. And they did eventually find a way to like make his body produce something to fight it off. At the same time, though, there were also a lot of other genetic experiments that were going on to try to, you know, make humans basically evolve a little bit better. Coincidentally, somebody crossbred shit with like a certain type of bug and beetle DNA that was known for being resilient and adaptive. Well, that basically kicked off a zombie bug apocalypse type shit, where humans evolved into, or I guess a strain of humans kind of evolved into like these giant, massive fucking beetle things that were pretty much unkillable and took over the earth, and you could only pretty much fight them in like a mech suit because they had like these hides and armors and everything that was just like as thick as steel, like just as dense and like
So
as
it's
tough
kinda
as
like
steel, but like
Terraformer?
inches thick. like Terraformers literally ripped off most of his idea from this. Terraformers and I think like a harem at the end of the world literally ripped their base idea off of this. Because Blue Gender is like as old as like Vash and Stampede and shit, like as old as Trigon.
No shit.
Yeah, it's old shit. Dude, wake up. Apparently, the thing that they had put in him to help him cure his MS and shit like that. So, because he was like at a point where he was basically critical and was fatal. The thing that cured his MS also made it to where he's one of the only people that can reproduce and not basically be infected by like the bug shits. And everything. And so like the whole mission is to get him to like a certain station and everything so that humanity can have a fighting chance and shit like that, while the bug things are basically killing everything else on the planet. It's fucked up though. It's really good, but it's like a really good horror bit.
They got an anime about E40.
You should
sorry, not E40, 40, just 40. Just 40.
You should look it up.
Drake's producer. Because he got MS.
Hey man, how you make fun of nigga with MS, bro? He just as dirty as
it's open season. It's open season.
You just as dirty as that nigga Pusher, bro.
That's what I was about to say. It's all right. Pusher already did it, so it's okay.
Pusher, from this point would only be referred to as Terrence if it was me. I wouldn't even call this nigga by his rap name anymore, bro. Look here, Terrence.
That's just like an 8 Mile.
This guy's
Clarence.
His real name's Terrence. Terrence's parents have a real happy marriage. Also, the one thing about it is that the bugs, mouse things, they all look suspiciously like vaginas. So,
you know what? I'm not even surprised. It's Japan. They like some freaky shit.
Okay, that's fair.
But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there were what are those things called? A tenga made to look like that.
Well, okay, so but it's horror. It's 90s anime, peak 90s anime.
I might like
it's
it.
Really good.
Send it to me.
Up this aesthetic right now, bro.
Message it to me so I can remember it.
Just Google Blue Gender right now and just look at the aesthetic of it.
No, my phone's dead.
Hey, what are you talking on right now? What are you talking on at the moment, bro?
My laptop.
Exactly. Why don't you?
No, here's the thing. I'm sharing my screen on my laptop right now, so I don't want to share my screen.
You don't want to. He don't want to share his Google search history. That's what
I don't want. No, it's not that. No, trust me.
They go type in B and you go just see big black pony dicks.
Yeah. You fucking disgusting. I was with you when you said big, and then all of a sudden you said big pony dicks. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I told him to search up the show I was talking about called Blue Gender and everything.
I thought you were going to say big booty Latinas
right
like
now,
the
so
fucking TikTok, but nah, you just went.
And I was like, you don't want it to go.
He was like,
I was just gonna say something like he just had like a lot of searches for dingo parties on his Google search. You just don't want to bring that up, but you took it a step further.
I know this man is crazy.
You go type in B, it's gonna be like buying a slime girl.
Oh my god! Now that's gonna be my thing. It's a slime girl. All right, so back to the Addams Family.
Things for Teletubby spin-off ones.
Oh no!
All right, so back to the Addams Family.
He was going
1 and 2.
And you what?
No,
1 and 2
the movies.
The movies 1 and 2.
Yes.
Because I love the second one because they like literally. They were fucking hating the white people that they were hanging out with, and they made them be the Indians, and then they fucked up all the white people, which is hilarious. Almost burned that other little girl to the ground. That's hilarious. She was annoying too. I would have hated her ass. Dude, I would have probably joined the Wednesday and like help burn that little girl.
Dude, Wednesday was so cool, dude, fighting bullies and shit, dude. Like,
I know she had the nerd falling for her. That was the original nerd that loved the big titty goth girls.
Hey. She did
grow up to be a big titty goth girl.
You said what?
I said she did grow up to be a big titty goth girl. So yeah.
That's because it's Xavier Woods. That's his homeboys. You see, when you got homies that are as tight as the New Day, sometimes you just get their faces put on the ass part of your pants because they tight like that. They grow. Hell yeah, they tighter than his pants. They tighter than his pants. That's the thing.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
All right.
We
And
was
then
watching
the first
Russell
one where we get Uncle Fester is hilarious.
Wait, was Uncle Fester only in the first one?
No, he was in the second one too, but like in the first one, it was like the story focused on him.
You know what's fucked up about that though? Nintendo made a game called Fester's Quest, and it's one of the biggest pieces of shit that you'll ever fucking play in your life. If you ever get a chance to play Fester's Quest on the Nintendo Entertainment System, don't do it.
Oh, okay.
You'll be so mad.
I never heard of it, but now you put it into my mind.
You'll be so mad.
Oh, let me invite.
All right, so y'all,
Yeah.
y'all got any other movies that y'all want to say?
Hotel Transylvania wasn't that bad.
I haven't seen that yet. That's on my Adam Sandler list with Jeremy.
Anybody mention Zombieland?
Yeah.
Zombieland was also very good.
No, not yet.
But that's kind of like my anytime movie, so I don't really count that.
But Hotel Transylvania is actually really fun. I do agree with that.
Yeah, it is.
I
Also,
think the first two are pretty decent and are way better than people give credit for.
everyone
more than
fell in
two?
love with everyone
there's
fell
like
in love
5.
with Dracula's daughter. I
I
mean,
think it's like 4 or 5 now.
Yeah,
she's a
there's
goth
like
girl,
5
so
of
you
them
know.
now.
Yeah, that each one Adam Sandler been making bank off of too.
Oh yeah, I bet.
He didn't even voice in the third one.
You said he didn't even voice the third one?
Yeah, he didn't.
For real?
He didn't have to.
He didn't have to. No, like I looked it up. He wasn't even Dracula for that one.
Who the fuck was playing him then?
Some other dude, I forgot his name, but like I looked it up and like he was on the cast for the first and second one, but not the third one. I guess it was just a dude with a similar voice as him.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, he started doing like a couple live action movies at that moment. He was probably working on Uncut Gems at that time.
No, the third one didn't come out that soon, I don't believe.
He was also doing Hubie Halloween around that time, and that one movie with Jennifer Aniston.
Was that around the third one?
Those were.
You sure?
If I remember correctly.
I feel like the third one is older than those by like a lot.
Oh, you know.
I don't remember what he was doing at that moment. But I just remember those are.
I just might be off.
I just remember those were around that time. They could be like a year or two off, but like he was doing some live action stuff at that moment. So like that's where I'm like thinking like that's probably what it was. He was probably working on a live action movie.
Yeah, he was doing Uncut Gems.
Is the third one the one with them on the cruise ship?
I think so.
Damn, they went the Zach and Cody route.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It was more them giving like Dracula a vacation and everything.
Better.
If that was the third one, then that one's definitely way older than those movies, by like a lot.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all another one that no one even talks about. Haunted House with Eddie Murphy and Raven Simone.
I don't talk about that one because I genuinely don't like anything about that movie.
You don't like it?
Yeah,
I never saw it. It looks stupid.
You mentioned it earlier during this too. I genuinely hate every. You mentioned it earlier during this.
I mentioned it before we started the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't fuck with that movie in the slightest, bro.
The trailer for that movie looks so stupid. I never watched it.
But it was like Raven Simone in her prime.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
I liked it as a kid. But then I got older and I was like, why did I like this as a kid? This movie's kind of trash.
All right. I'll give another one. Hocus Pocus. There we go.
I gave that one early. You got to try again.
What?
I gave that one early. You got to try again.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That must have been I had the dog outside. I didn't hear it either.
Halloween Town.
You did.
Boom.
You said what?
Halloween
Town.
You gave that one early.
You didn't get that one earlier?
Yeah,
he did.
Yep, I said don't look under the bed. Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus was like
but you didn't talk about them though.
Oh, yep. Now I do remember. Yeah, that was
but you didn't really talk about them.
That's fine. We can get into Halloween Town, but just know that you coattail riding right now.
No, I said it before we even started the podcast earlier. What do you mean?
What? I wasn't here then when that.
He wasn't even here then.
Oh, you weren't here? Fuck.
I must not have been here.
Fuck. Well, I mentioned it earlier to Timon and Jake, like movies that would be in this realm of
don't
like
count one
comfort
during the
Halloween
podcast,
movies.
though. I said it during the podcast. You ride my coattails, bro. The fans know.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, actually, hold up. Let me check.
Are you gonna rewind your fucking?
No. Here we go. I got it in the chats. What's the episode and when? Right now, our comfort Halloween movies like Halloween Town or The Little Vampire. So I said that shit earlier in the chats. I'll screen that shit and share it in the other group chat with Charles. And you fucking lied. I have proof now that I said it before you.
That's also, fine. Go ahead and take that.
It was so upsetting that they switched up the actress that was playing Marnie for someone else.
Being crazy.
That's okay.
she played her little bouncer thing.
Dude, that thing sounds like it's so much fun to play with. So I don't even.
Why are you talking about her like she's a thing? Damn.
I'm talking about the toy.
The bouncer, bro. Where'd you get that from? How'd you get to that, Tony? What's wrong with you, bro?
I don't know, man. I just miss her.
She just sounds like she's having the most fun ever, dude. So like, I get it.
All right, but yeah, Halloween Town. It's so fun. It's like the perfect Halloween kids movie. I'm still upset that they replaced Marnie in like the third one, I think it was, and in the fourth one too.
Damn, how many of those did they make?
4. Like the girl that played Marnie was in the first and second one, but
I thought they made more.
No, just 4.
Okay, I don't know why I feel like it was a whole lot. Probably because they made all the motherfuckers back to back at that point.
Yeah, I think it was because like it fell off. Like people were upset that like they replaced her in the third one, and they kept the actress that replaced her. Actually, no, I think they only replaced her in the fourth one. I think she was in the third one. Bro, I'm trying to remember. It's been years.
It was somebody who looked completely different in one of them, and I remember like going like, "What the fuck is this?"
She was like a very skinny girl compared to like Marnie, who was like the girl that played Marnie first, was like a regular sized girl, and like this girl was like petite as shit. What?
It was like regular size. I don't know. This made me laugh. I'm sorry.
Like Marnie looked like she was 100. Like the original Marnie looked like she was like 115 pounds, and then like this new one that they got looked like she was like 90 pounds.
Tony's size shaming.
I'm not size shaming. I'm just saying that they like I don't like that they changed them because like I like the previous girl that was in it. She was like so much better of an actress, and I enjoyed her personality in the films. But yeah, in the fourth one, they went to college.
Yeah.
The first one, you know, the first and second one are in Halloween Town. The third one is they're in high school and like they having the like some of the monsters and other creatures from Halloween Town like transition into high school in the human world. And then afterwards, it's
we gotta like hide the fact that they're monsters and shit.
Yeah. Then the fourth one, they're in college and they're going to college in Halloween Town.
Dude, speaking of monsters in college, did you guys see that last Digimon movie, The Final Evolution?
No, I need to.
I haven't.
No, I haven't. But I want to.
There's this scene. It's not a spoiler. There's this scene where Agumon's kicking it in Ty's dorm with Ty. And fucking Agumon's looking underneath Ty's bed, and he pulls out this box full of fucking porno mags, and he's all like, "What do you do with these?" And Ty's all like, "Put that shit away." It's so
I'm surprised he didn't say something like, "Why are some of these like pictures
Why are
like
the pages stuck together?
Yeah, why are the pages stuck together?
So what are you even doing, bro?
Ty has sure changed since I came back.
I don't know why. I always imagined that time
funny, dude.
I smoked. Like when they got older, they look like they would.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I'll take that back. That's probably Izzy. But anyway.
I'm going to give another one. Mom's got a babysitter with a vampire.
Huh.
What?
Mom's got a babysitter date with a sorry. I fucking mixed like two different movies together.
He's making movies up at this point.
I know. I mixed. It's Mom's got a date with a vampire.
I got one for you.
What?
I remember that one, but that one I remember like also.
Yeah, they had Mr. fucking Sheffield from like that one show.
Mr. Sheffield from The Nanny.
Here's the question
Mr.
for you,
Sheffield from The Nanny.
I'm wondering how this has just been looked over though this entire time. I've purposely avoided saying this movie because I wanted to give somebody else a chance to say it, but apparently y'all just disappoint me. The original Scooby-Doo live action, bro.
That was the best one.
That was so good. Yeah, I agree with you. Like Zoinks.
That's
my
favorite first
name.
Introduction to what was her name?
Damn, Dalen
the woman who played
Velma.
Velma.
And he disappeared.
That wasn't my first introduction to her.
No, that wasn't my first introduction to her.
Who's her name? Shit.
Some Catalini. I forgot.
Yeah.
Catalini.
Damn.
Hold up.
That's when everyone realized, oh shit, Velma fine as fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew.
I fucked up.
Same.
I
was like,
I'm also playing fighters with Charles right now, and this man is not dying.
I figured you guys were playing fighters. It sounded like you guys were playing fighters.
But Dalen was all about the Scooby-Doo, and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
He came in, he was like, yes, and then dipped.
He's like, that's
Did y'all
the best.
That's
the best pick so far.
Did you guys like the second live action?
Yeah, actually, I like out of that run. Yes, I actually liked all of them.
That original cast was fucking perfect, dude. Like,
yeah,
I mean, Matthew Lillard as Shaggy is like the best casting ever.
Matthew Lillard is Shaggy. He was literally picked by the original voice actor for Shaggy to ever play Shaggy after him.
Really? Damn, that's nice.
Yeah, he was already planned to be playing Shaggy for years before that movie even dropped.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's cool.
Got that fucking Matt Ryan treatment. Hell yeah.
And then they did him dirty apparently in this last movie. They didn't even tell him about the movie being in production. They had I think it was Old Boy who played him in like the last little Cartoon Network live action movies. I think it might have been him that voiced him. I don't know who it was. It was a fucking nobody. But I actually really liked that movie too.
I didn't even know about it.
The newer Scoob movie. It's actually
what is this called? Scoob?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. I wanted to. It looked like it would be fun.
Actually, it's actually a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be by a lot. You'll find a lot of jokes that just sometimes Scooby-Doo sneak a lot of not even sneak, honestly. It's blatantly in your face. A lot of adult humor in they shit.
It's on some Teen Titans Go shit.
No. Yes. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
You're right.
Go, yeah, because Go don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm beating my meat. Yeah.
Ask your parents where babies come from.
The only Teen Titans Go I've ever seen was the movie, and I had a fucking blast in theaters watching Teen Titans Go the movie. So like, I guess the show is pretty much the same thing. So like,
bro, it's more than that. It's more. It's that and more.
I feel like the movie has been a little bit more over the top than the show regularly is, but the show does have some like moments that are definitely worse than what the movie was.
I've seen clips of, like and stuff like they show in the background, like they have the fucking crowbar that Joker used to kill Jason Todd, like on their bookshelf, you know, like shit like that, like cracks me up, you know, like
they're funny, bro. That's funny.
Your daughter don't want you to speak.
No, she don't.
She's having parents a party,
back in the alley, bro.
She's turned up, man. She's just having a
bro,
ball.
She out here.
Not Simone got me thinking about the damn Teen Titans Go movie when it was going around.
Here's the thing: the reason why Teen Titans Go, The reason why the Teen Titans Go TV show is better than the movie is because you got Beast Boy singing a lot more in the show.
When he ran over the fucking like singing white tiger dude, it's like, oh shit, I think his dad's a cop too. We gotta get out of here.
Oh my god, that show is crazy. Oh man, I love it.
Oh shit.
That one fucking episode where all of them got their legs became their superpowers because they had like these like extremely like
Dude,
strong legs.
I think I've seen that. I think that's because I could literally picture the Teen Titans with like just like super buff legs right now, like in the ghost.
Because Raven just went around kicking people in the fucking forehead for him.
Yeah.
She had
And they're like, oh shit.
Everybody. She even stopped using her magic altogether and just kicking people.
Yeah, at one point.
I think it was Robin's fault. Like Robin was like, I just got athleticism. That's my superpower.
Yeah, Robin was like, man, Robin was jealous of shit. He was like, man, kicking people is my shit.
But it was like, I think if we all just focused on doing that, we would still be better than you at that. Because like they were making fun of him for not having powers, and then somehow Raven ended up being like the best out of all of them. And she just stopped using her magic altogether and was just beating people ass.
No, I think it was like they snatched her cloak, and then they were like, "Hey, you actually look like a person underneath this cloak." And Beast Boy fell in love with Raven's legs, which I don't blame him.
I mean, yeah.
2005 Teen Titans Raven was definitely. Shigo might have started that, but that Raven definitely was solidified it, and I was like, yeah.
That reminds me of Teen Titans Go, like that one fucking episode where like they're going to the beach and Beast Boy asks her, "Oh, are you gonna wear a bikini?" And she's like, "This is my bikini," and she's just wearing her regular outfit, and he's like, "That's hot." Oh man, fucking see, that's what I'm saying. You get more Beast Boy in the show, and like his just lines are just the most hilarious ones out of everybody.
See, that's the Teen Titans I should be watching, dude. Because I've been watching Titans on HBO Max. They did Beast Boy and my girl Raven just dirty as fuck, man. Like,
well, I think the reason why they're not like doing like the whole ship and like playing off of it is because the actual
they do try to play on that a little bit, but like,
well, it's because the actual actress is like 13 and the dude that's playing Beast Boy is like 19 or something.
She is not 13, dude.
She was 13 when they casted her. I looked up the age just because I was like, why the fuck does she look so young? And then I found out that she's actually 13.
Damn.
At the beginning,
I thought she looked older. I didn't like. I know she's like the youngest one on there, but like, I thought she was older than 13, or like she looked older than 13.
No, the fuck she didn't.
Well, whatever, dude. Like, but I'm just saying they did the characters fucking dirty. Like they both suck. Like they're both like nerfed as fuck. All fucking Beast Boy does is turn into a tiger.
It's like he can only turn into a tiger.
There was one time he turned into a snake, but like he wasn't even in control of his body at the time. Like
he was like I'm a snake.
Yeah. But like, yeah, he literally only turns into a tiger. Like he's just now figured out in like the third whatever season they just went on. He's all like, maybe I can turn into other things. You know, he's watching fucking Animal Planet or whatever. And then Raven's kicking it with like, she's kicking it on Themyscira, trying to fucking, I don't even know what the fuck she's doing. Like
I was gonna lose anyway.
Well, they fuck with magic in Themyscira.
I know, but like they just, she's just there out of nowhere. Because I guess I forgot if she went there in season 2 or whatever. But like, yeah, she's just there out of nowhere. She's in like maybe 2 episodes out of the season.
I mean,
Donna Troy was in Titans.
Donna Troy, well, yeah, she's in the show. Her character is awesome. Fucking,
they better not have dropped the ball with Donna Troy.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna end mine in a bit. Y'all want to give one more?
Stop.
Damn, who's telling you to stop, Brian?
No, I'm talking to the cat.
Oh, kidding.
Anybody got one?
Dude, ever seen that movie Rubber? I don't know if it counts as a horror, but
the killer tire.
Get the fuck.
I've been trying to find where to watch it.
I got one.
No, I'm just saying that movie's fucking awesome. So like,
I heard it's like surprisingly really good.
oh
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
bad.
I thought it was just gonna be some stupid ass shit. Because me and my friend Reiko were watching and reviewing stupid movies, like just like really dumbass movies. There's 2 horror movies in there. If I could Killdozer.
First off, it is dumb as shit because the fucking. Do you know what the tire names itself?
I forgot.
Robert. Robert is its name.
Bob, dude.
It's Robert. It's Robert because it sounds like rubber. It's literally Robert because it sounds like rubber.
Oh my god!
I forgot about that part, but
That
like
makes me so
that movie was surprisingly awesome. So like,
I mean, it is, but it is dumb. Like you gotta.
oh, it's totally dumb, but
it's good for being dumb.
What pissed me off the most is the one dude who's poisoning all the people that are watching like the movie or whatever. Like he goes and eats the fucking food that he poisoned himself, and what like. Because he was like hungry or whatever. He's like, well, I guess I got this food, but you fucking cooked that yesterday and poisoned it to fucking feed to the people.
All right.
Watch it, chat. You better stop spoiling this tire movie for me.
Mm-hmm. That's like that
Oh,
117. That's like that 117-minute movie where like the dude is like, these knives are poisonous with just one slash. It'll kill you, and then he licks
Talk
the
about
knife.
the fucking the fucking Japanese adventure.
Yeah. Exactly.
Forgot
He
what the
licks
name
the
of the
fucking
fucking
knife,
shit was.
and he's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that," and then he fucking dies
Bro,
after
I should've
licking the
did
knife.
that.
This shit is so fucking stupid.
I think it just dropped.
It just drops. Oh man, that shit is hilarious. All right, but I got one. Fright Night, the vampire movie. Have y'all seen that Fright Night?
I actually
I
haven't.
believe so.
You haven't seen Fright Night?
I just said I haven't.
Man, that's like a good B vampire movie. It's like a good B movie. It's actually pretty good. It's set in the 80s.
Is it pretty good though?
That's what I
don't
said.
think it is.
It is pretty good.
It sounds like it's very mid.
Nah,
Damn.
it's actually good. It's slightly above mid. I will say that, but like it's good to watch because like some of the ridiculousness of the movie.
Stop.
Like horror comedy.
Yo, Charles, the moment you said stop was the exact moment that Bryce's daughter started screaming, so it sounded like you were telling his daughter to stop.
Here go one that everybody should watch about this season is Jack Frost and the Killer Snowman.
Oh man,
actually,
hell
yeah. Jack Frost the Killer. See, you can watch that on Christmas and Halloween.
Yes, kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas because they're awesome
Exactly.
movies, even if Timon's a hater.
I'll watch them. I just think like they're overrated. That's all.
I think you're overrated.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the
It's
movie.
okay. We get it, Brian. You accept racism.
It's not a deal breaker for you. It's
This movie's not rated E for everybody.
Oh, whoops.
All right. Well, this is a good place to end it. At least my end of the podcast. We can keep talking right afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all for listening.
Dude, honestly, the
We
last time
veered off topic a little bit too much.
We
last
did.
time
We
I
veered
saw-
off topic a lot. What the fuck are we talking about?
Dude, the last time I
did
saw
not keep
Nightmare
our
Before
topic.
Christmas was 5 years ago, and your friend Brittany came over with some pumpkin beer, and we watched Nightmare Before Christmas, and then she dipped.
I ran into that one.
Yeah, I heard about your issues with that night. So sorry, man. But all right, thank y'all for listening.
No, like we were still cool. It wasn't until New Year's Eve when she came out, and like I was doing drugs.
Oh wait, are
New
you still
Year's
going on yours, Tony?
Huh?
You still going on yours?
No, I'm trying to end it, but this man keeps talking.
I thought you did.
I thought you ended yours.
No, I keep trying to end it, but y'all keep talking. All right, thank y'all for listening. Follow us on all our social medias in the description. Bye. There we go. I ended.
I was consuming
My friend was
illegal
listening.
substances at this New Year's party, and she called me a junkie, and I was all like, "What?
My friend
You were
started
doing
listening
the
to
same shit I was."
My friend started listening to the podcast 12 minutes before I just ended it right now.
That's
That
hilarious.
same friend that's in question.
Huh?
That
No,
same
it's not.
friend
It's
in
not that
question.
same friend. It's a different friend.
Do they
Like
know
it's
this?
a cool friend. Yeah, it's a cool friend. She got me like 3 gifts for my birthday. Like, but I have to see her in order to get those gifts.
Yeah, you got to spend time with your friends. You don't just get free shit.
I will. I am gonna spend time with my friends.
After they give them free shit.
She's like, I'm listening in the background, and I'm like, what were we talking about like 12 minutes ago?
God.